the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, and so is the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And on tap tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings going up against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. Checking out Cleveland, playing above 500 in the last few weeks. Not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And you remember when LeBron first came back to Cleveland, there were some growing pains. Things didn't gel right away. But this is a team that knows what it's doing now, Kenny.
Well, it only took them about 2 months, honestly, Ernie. I mean, they went to the NBA Finals. So, yeah, the best in the East. These guys, LeBron, any team he's on, he's kind of like the Shaquille O'Neal of his day. Any team that he's on is going to be favored to win the NBA championship.
Well,
and I'm not kissing up to him because he's sitting on the other side.
Well, thank you, Kenny. But players like Kevin Love, they're adapted to their new roles. You have to give a lot of credit to the front office, too, finding role players that fit. Thank you for the compliment, Kenny.
Oh, truth is truth, man.
That's it for us here as we send you to Kevin Harlan, the rest of the 2K Sports crew. I love you guys, too.
It's a love.
But
Love you more,
it's a one-way love.
Thank you.
What are you going to do out there, Sham? Huh? What are you going to do?
He ain't doing nothing. I can show you better than I can teach you, young. You just wait.
Psh, you ain't going to do nothing out there tonight,
Oh,
Sham.
I ain't gonna do nothing. Keep talking. You already know my game don't lie. Hey, wait. You got something right there.
Well, we're here?
Oh, wait, that's just your foot in your mouth. Ah, got him.
You're so corny,
Yeah,
man.
whatever. You just mad because I'm gonna have you looking silly. Just watch.
You going to take that? Nah, man. I'm going to be watching my boy DJ.
DJ, what? You got jokes. Man, watch what I do out there. Hey, DJ.
Hey, put some respect
Man, whatever.
on my
Hey,
name.
all right, little Judge, you gonna see, man. You gonna see.
All right,
Don't let him
man.
talk to you like that.
I don't know what he's saying.
Hey, man.
Bring me in this.
What?
I'm not in it.
Man.
He was trying to keep up with you.
Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one after a win against the Bulls in Chicago.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role, and that night it was about scoring.
Well, good collective team unity, everyone pitching in, so trying to win for one another. That's a good thing.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Hey, Brent, the season about halfway through. Some teams really starting to sag. How bad do you have to be at this point to start thinking about rebuilding going into next year?
Well, I don't know. It's a bit tenuous, Kevin. Do you start talking about rebuilding or just giving guys on your right?
Well, Platoon swap here for Cleveland. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Kufis checked in for Randolph. Temple comes in for Vince Carter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Hield, and it's Fox in for Hill. Jefferson kicks to Fry. Parsons for three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Dishes to Fox. Five on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Labissiere, and he makes good on the layup. Labissiere's got his second basket.
And if you are the D, you can't let Labissiere get these second chance opportunities. He is so skilled at reading shot trajectories and putting himself in the right position. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Fox against Parsons. Now here's Fox. D right on him, kept alive. And it's Kufis missing.
Wonderful defense, staying active around the rim and then really putting the shooter in a tough spot.
Here's DJ. Kufis with the block. Pushing it up. Temple the pass to Fox. Labissiere with the ball. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. He dishes it to Fox. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Fox has got his first bucket in this one. Fox against Parsons, and there's the feed to Wells. A three-pointer off the mark. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bogdanovich wide open. Here's Kufis. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Cavaliers trailing. Wells kicks to Jefferson. Feeds it to Wells. Cleveland moving the ball around. Fry in the post. Defended by Kufis. Parsons for three. Parsons can't get that one to fall.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Goes up the baseline. Another shot, and it's laid in by Labissiere. Labissiere's got 6.
And once Labissiere has that kind of position down there, it's pretty much over already. So skilled at draining baskets from that ring. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. They set the pick. And Bogdanovich kicks to Labissiere. He got right to the cup using that screen. 8 points for him.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
DJ kicks to Crowder. Back to Parsons. Launches it. But they'll get another chance. Jefferson dishes to Wells. Over Bogdanovich. The shot by Wells, no good.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
Kufis connects on the 9-footer. And the Kings lead by 5.
This is where you got to put a body on the guy. His will is incredible down on the interior, fighting and clawing for every rebound.
Now, here's Jefferson. He's guarded closely. Crowder with it. Labissiere's there. And he gets it to go. Crowder's got his second bucket tonight.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, most analytics will tell you that the mid-range jumper is not an efficient shot, but you see how effective with guys like that it can be.
Fox passes to Kufis. Kicks to Labissiere. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
To the wing on the left, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Shumpert is checked in for Richard Jefferson. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And Temple kicks to Fox. Labissiere, the screen. He tries for three. Cans it from downtown. And it's an 8-point Sacramento lead.
And how about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Kings ahead as they end the first quarter on a 15-6 run. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with... And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
Yeah, if your opponent fails to block out, you get yourself in great position. That was the story of the first quarter for them offensively.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Bogdanovich out there with Skal Labissiere. And it's Fox. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Koufos in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one's good. Shumpert.
Well, Tyronn Lue still pretty much new to the coaching ranks, but a tremendous amount of experience from his playing career. He won titles with Kobe and Shaq in Los Angeles for the Lakers, played alongside Michael Jordan in Washington, and he's seen LeBron James bring a title back to Cleveland. That's a lot of championship experience for Ty Lue.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Bulls put forth a big effort. He ended up with 10 points, and part of that scoring came from behind the arc, adding a few threes to his season total. He made a big impact coming off the bench, an incredible bonus to the team. Can he do it again? Well, we'll see, Kevin.
And we thank you, David. He set a great example for him in that game. He was their anchor.
And because of how good he was, he'll be the guy they lean on tonight if they're in any tough spots here.
You always appreciate guys who take that kind of role on for their basketball team. He wants to be the guy that they can count on in those big situations.
Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Sacramento. Buddy Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. And Brent, you talk about Cavs coach Tyronn Lue. Having played with those greats, he knows how to win.
Well, he's never been intimidated by any player that he's suited up with, and certainly relished any of the opportunities to make contributions as a member of the teams that he played for. So he recognizes all those things, and I think he also recognizes the tremendous opportunity in front of him to coach one of the game's all-time greats in LeBron James.
Fox hits them both. Greg, you asked a lot of GMs. De'Aaron Fox, probably the fastest player in this year's rookie class.
And he plays at one speed. That's lightning. I mean, he's got speed to burn. And maybe not quite as fast as, say, John Wall, but he isn't far behind. He uses that quickness well also in terms of just busting seams on the offense. And at the other end, he can be an outstanding defender as he was at Kentucky.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
The dish to Crowder. Parsons for three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Koufos has got his third rebound tonight.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Hield kicks to Temple. Randolph a screen. Pocket 6. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Shumpert kicks to Wells. Parsons against Fox. And the miss by Parsons.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Temple, guarded by Shumpert. Got a piece of it. And good that time. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
For the Cavaliers. Sacramento leading by 4. Hill dishes to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Heel. Labissiere, the screen, and stolen by Fry. Smith, the pass to Parsons. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
The defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Looking to end his cold spell, and he sinks the layup.
He's a smooth operator in the paint, and DJ making the most of the high percentage shot in tight.
Hill kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Hield. Labissiere with the screen for Hield. Back to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Shoots off the screen. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Bogdanovich has got 10 points.
That screen made it impossible for the defense to put up any kind of fight.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. He feeds it to Hill. Passes to Koufos. Dishes it to Heel. It's taken away by Smith. Oh, and here comes Smith. All alone.
Ooh. Okay. JR getting up huge that time. What a jam.
And that last replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleashed chaos moment. Hill kicks to Hield. 1:39 left now here in the second. Pass to Hill. Three-pointer. Parsons with some nice D. The Cavaliers trail by 5. The pass to Jefferson. He dishes it to Fry. Buries the jump shot. Fry's got 5 points now in the quarter. We've got 1:18 left here in the second. Sacramento's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. This year kicks to Hield. Parsons against Hill. Labissiere with the screen for Hill. 5 on the clock. And the Pacers trading away the coveted George Hill. Going into last season, they wanted more of a passer at the point guard position.
And that's the one thing about Hill. He's more of a combo guard than a true point. He keeps his turnovers low. But as far as creating a ton of shots for his teammates, that's not really his game.
That one is off.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
For the Cavaliers, Jay Crowder comes in for Channing Frye. And Wells is subbed in for J.R. Smith. Sacramento also making some changes. Giles comes in for Koufos. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Buddy Hield. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yorgos Papagiannis is checked in for Giles. When the Kings struggled last season, Greg, they did so because they just couldn't get stops in the defensive end.
And defense, something that this team will struggle with at times. A lot of it is they don't protect the rim or close out, particularly on that three-point shot. And so much of defense just boils down to challenging shooters whenever you can. It's about giving more effort on that side of the ball.
Outside Jefferson. Outer dishes to Wells. The feed to Jefferson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Yeah, and the effort and anticipation on defense won't show up in the individual stat sheet, but effective.
Yeah, he takes a nice angle on it. He doesn't get the block, but he does get the alter.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Sacramento.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Tyronn, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just be able to make shots. We just got to relax and just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Tyronn. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You know, Scalabissiere and the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jay Crowder's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Mon Shumpert has come in for LeBron. Wells, he's checked in for Smith. And Parsons subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Sacramento also making some changes. Garrett Temple has checked in for Carter. Bogdanovich comes in for Buddy Hield. And it's Fox in for Hill. EJ out there with Wells. Then there's Mon Shumpert. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Crowder in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Kings have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
3-pointer. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Wells.
I love watching Wells pull up from beyond the arc. A remarkable scorer when given room to shoot.
Randolph, a screen on Crowder. Feeds it to Randolph. Little turnaround. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yeah, tonight his shot's been a bit off, but still, they lead the game.
And he makes that one. And that's now 6 points for DJ.
Those points a product of some nice work inside from DJ. Doesn't have much space at all, but finds a way to avoid the block and still make the hoop.
Here's Temple. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Labissiere, no good. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Love controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now just a 5-point Kings lead.
You got to work a little bit harder to keep Love off the glass, and if you don't box him out, he can do some serious damage down there.
Picked by Randolph. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Brent, when you were playing, your ability to pass and shoot, and you were 6'7", really a positionless player before the term became popular. You could play so many ways, in so many different positions all over the floor. I would think that would fit today's game perfectly.
Well, it's nice of you to say, Kevin. I'd like to think that I was a bit of a switchblade player, especially the way the offenses now are expanding to the three-point line and giving guys with creativity a lot of room to operate. And if the first available shot's an open 3 for a guy on your team, I could probably sink my teeth into something like that.
You like positionless basketball? Why do you like watching it now?
Well, that's the way I play defense, Kevin. Positionless.
And Temple kicks to Fox. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size. And still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
And the second free throw, good. Cleveland with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And Parsons kicks to Crowder. There's the dish to Jefferson. Pass to DJ from deep. It's rebounded by Randolph. Randolph's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fox passes to Labissiere. Kicks to Fox. Labissiere, the screen. Passes it to Temple. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Randolph, a screen on Crowder. Here's Temple. Connects from 3-point range. Temple's got himself on the board with 3 there. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Jefferson dishes to Wells. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Wells has got his second bucket of the night. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Away from home, you got to execute. And they did that flawlessly.
Never really perfect on the offensive end, and probably 1 or 2 possessions they'd love to have back. But on the whole, a tremendous synergy.
Now, here's Fry. He's covered by Randolph. Parsons for 3. He doesn't hit that one. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust.
Thank you for joining us. That is what we're done. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Okay. Go, boo-boo. Go, boo-boo.
Get it.
Go.
Do it.
Go. Go.
Don't
So-
break your back now.
Right.
He really looked like he was one dance move away from throwing that hit. I know, man.
I heard that.
Afternoon, sir.
You're always there for me, Spin.
I'm just a doorman, sir.
But you're my doorman.